T-U-R-B-O, right into the flow. This is how we go. T-U-R-B-O, let me take control. We are on a roll.
Like heaven, 'cause we don't let the bad vibes get in, we don't let them win. Testify to the strength of a true bomb, flying high over the heads of a rude mob, staying at the revolution of the whole cloud, kill 'em all with love. Hey, hey, I don't care if they're talking about us. No, I don't care if they put us down. No, I don't care if the sky falls around us. We're riding on a pink cloud. Oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I don't care. We're riding on a pink cloud. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Our mother is the boom in the baseline. Our father is the backbeat halftime. They say we were born under a bad sign. We say yes, so what? We're the ones who create our own world. Friendly assassins known as pegboard. All glory and praise to the bad Lord. Kill 'em all with love. I don't care if they're talking about us. No, I don't care if they put us down. No, I don't care if the sky falls around us. We're riding on a pink cloud. Oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I don't care. We're riding on a pink cloud.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, I'm already out of water. Give me one sec. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go fill my water up. I apologize. Okay. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all doing well. I was not late. Thank you very much. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. Today, how's everybody doing? Do we have any streaks in chat? No. Grumpy, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, by the way, to all my Canadian friends. Happy Canada Day. These colors don't bleed though, baby. 4th of July is no. Just kidding, just kidding. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. What's up, Coast, Sumi? What's up, Sushi, Elf? Hello. What's up, Spicy Tater? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today we're gonna be spending some time away from the base. Here, there's stuff I can't really show right now. So I actually think I'm gonna pull the trigger and make a slime farm tonight. So, let's see. So there will not be a stream tomorrow. Yeah. Angel, congrats on the 140 streak. So no stream tomorrow. There will likely be a stream Friday, and then Saturday's 4th of July, which is a national holiday in America. So none of that. And then I think next stream will be Sunday, which is our stream revamp. So that'll be an IRL stream. We will not be in Minecraft that day. Yeah, and so yeah, we'll be IRL streaming from the office here. I've got to get everything set up on Saturday afternoon. I am not doing anything for this 4th of July. My brother and his wife and Colin are going to an amusement park pretty far away. They got a hotel. They asked me if I wanted to go. I looked at the tickets. They were $160. I said no. So now I'm in charge of the dog. I'm going to go let the dog out for an hour or two on Friday and on Saturday, and then I'm free. So yeah. So that is my weekend. I have nothing else planned, but yeah, I'll post pics. What's up, Big? Hope you're doing well. All right, so let's get going. Again, Grumpy, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Let's see. I think first thing we should do today is go to the inn and get repaired. Let's talk about weight loss, actually. I have a picture to show you. Oh, I've got a picture to show you. I'm a pound away from 90 pounds lost without even trying. Now, welcome in. Yeah, I'm not doing absolutely anything for the July. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, today's been weird. My what the hell? I don't know. My office runs on battery backups. They're called uninterrupted power supplies, UPSs. I have 2 of them. Today's been weird because mine have been going off. Apparently there was some sort of fire that caused a bunch of power outages today. So hope everybody's okay with that, but that was not what I wanted. Yeah. I want this. There we go. There we go. We've actually got sound now. So yesterday's baseball game was an absolute thriller. I've been around baseball pretty much my entire life. From when I was a kid till now. So about 4 or 5 years old. So about 35 years. I have never been a part of a baseball game like that. Ever. It was very dramatic, stressful. The boys got the win. We play again Thursday for the championship. So we'll see what happens. It's been extremely hot outside. Extremely hot. Let's take a quick look at the weather. Block, downtown Dayton. So currently it is 93 degrees outside and it feels like 102. And let's see what the feels like F to C is. That's about 38 degrees Celsius outside. So it is extremely hot right now. Extremely hot. Yeah, very toasty. So the baseball game yesterday, let's talk about it a little bit. Game started an hour later. Yeah. Because of the heat. So we started at 7 instead of 6 at a new field. That was interesting. We got to go to a new place. We started the game off. For those of you that follow baseball, you know that they have innings top and bottom. We were home team, and so we batted last. Started off the game, they scored, we scored, etc. Pretty normal stuff. By the time the third inning came, I think it was probably 6-2. We were winning. Fourth inning comes, they tie it up. Fifth inning, we gain 2. Sixth inning, they tie it up. So goes to the bottom of the last inning, our last at bat. And essentially I needed something to do and I don't want to show the bay, so I need to have a project that's away from this area. Actually, yeah, you didn't see that. You still didn't see it, but yeah, so we got a lot of work to do elsewhere. That's all right. If you've seen anything, you didn't see it, because I'll fight you if you did. But it comes down to the bottom of the last inning. Kid on our team steals. They try to get him out. They overthrow the ball. He runs like hell. Steals second, steals third on overthrows, steals home on overthrows. One of the top 3 best baseball games I've ever been a part of. So, all right. Not to mention, I need slime, but I also want to just start adding more AFK farms to my farming area. So that's another reason why as well. So, oh, video's almost done though. I have a little bit more work to do. There will be a new video tomorrow. All right. So, how's everybody's day going today? You guys doing okay? How do you break bedrock? Very carefully. It's not something that I would be able to explain to you over a message on the Twitch channel. So, how has it been a weird day for you? All right, so apparently there is a way. I want to say it's Tweakaroo to see slime chunks. Maybe disable slime chunks slow down. That's not what I want. Maybe it's mini HUD. If enabled, then a slime chunk bounding box will be rendered through. I don't see toggle mini HUD on. Oh no, that's just the beacon. I was like, wow, that's a big slime chunk. That's like the biggest slime chunk I've ever seen, dude. Are you kidding me? All right, let's try again here. Slime. If enabled, the slime chunks overlay top position is set. I already know like that type of stuff. Overlay slime chunks. Yes, that's what we want. I'm not sure that that's working the way that I think it's working. They don't seem to be doing anything. You know what? I'm gonna relog real fast. Thank you. I'm down almost 90 pounds. Yeah, that's not showing slime chunks. Well, are there any other? I guess maybe renderers would be our next best guess. Overlay slime chunks. Yes. Structures. Slime? Info line slime? Shows entire line. No, I don't care about that. Shows whether or not. Sure, why not? I see. So it's down in the corner. Interesting. Let me stand here again really fast. Hold on. If I have to use a third party tool, I will. Slime. None of this is really working the way that I wanted it to. I'm just going to turn it all on. Yeah. I think we're probably going to have to use a third party tool like chunk base or something, I think. Because it doesn't really seem to be doing very much slime chunking. Yeah. We need to pick a spot like almost right underneath of the farm would be perfect. Come here. Okay. Wait, did I not land? All right, so let's see. We typically go AFK in the creeper farm, but as long as we're over it in the same chunk, it should be fine. So we're gonna get some base coordinates here. Oh, I need to check and see if one of my mods is updated really fast. That makes Jevin a sad boy. You might need to reload the chunks after activating. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's give that a go. All right, we'll turn this back on and I'll just trip all of the slime text boxes again. And then we'll do F3 and A to reload all chunks. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to be doing anything. I am no slime chunkies. Okay, mini HUD is on. Yep, nope, we're just gonna use the chunk base. You got renewed at work? That's awesome. So that sounds a little weird. I would like for you to explain it, because here in America, when you work somewhere, you just are like employed and it's not like a placement. You know what I mean? So I would like to know what you mean by that. All right, we're going to go to chunk base. Apps. Slime chunk. So it's already got the Hermitcraft seed. We just need to figure out what our slime chunks will be. So I would prefer to go this way. Oh, so you used like a hiring service almost then? I see. All right, so with the chords that we are doing, we're doing negative 30, 22, 548. And then it just goes forward into the positives. Okay. What's up, Corrupt? All right, so let's see. We're going negative 322, which is literally this chunk right here. But so I guess if it were we're going this way, I don't really think any of these are gonna work, but we could use these two chunks right here. So you could go, oh, I need to go to 500. I'm way off. One second. Okay. What's up, Ace? How you doing? Okay, we are at 500. OD Dally Lolly Jolly, what a day. I like your name. Thank you so much for the sub. I also butchered your name, but I feel like I'm still like, I think that maybe you are happy that I did that. So, all right. So this is the cord. Wow, these are bad chunks. Oh my god. You have a surgery next week? I'm so sorry to hear that. So negative 322 is right here. And then 548 is right here. And as you can see, the slime chunkage in this area is absolutely cooked. So we might have to make an off-site slime chunk area. So the other place that we could potentially make a slime chunk would be at the other raid farm. Mog, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. We're about to make a slime farm. Basically, I just needed something to keep me away from the base to not hide spoilers. So, thank you. I hope you had a good stream. Were you doing super flat? By the way, mods, can you turn off slow mode, please? Did I go the right way? No, I did. Okay. All right, you slackers. Turn those. The mods are just slacking, bro. I'm just kidding. I was giving you a hard time. Dirt digging and super flat. Nice. All right. You slackers. I don't know why there are so many spawns here. This just seems absurd to me. Why is there so many mobs? Are they like real? Hey, are you guys real? Yeah, you're very, oh my god, you're very real. What is going on? Oh my god. Yo, what the hell? Hi, hey everybody. I'm Jevin. I'm gonna be your tour guide today. And there's a good chance that you're gonna kill me. Do it for the screenshot. Woo! Sumi, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Hold on, that was worth it. I had to do it for the screenshot. I think our guy's dead. Yeah. Yo, that was sketchy. Oh my god. I should put another golem in there, I think. You know, I wonder. Apart from the noise, can I get hit here? I suppose if I just stood here, this would be the same thing. Hi, can you guys see me? I probably need to go up a level, but yeah. I hope you had a good stream, man. I think I could probably AFK here, no problem. Just gotta add a little bit of little standies. There we go. By the way, Cassie, did you happen to watch Etho's latest video? I'm almost positive that he's raging about the PvP that you guys play every single night. All right, let's check the chords of the center location here. Like right here. All right, our current chords are -60, 55. 90 negative 374. There we go. I could absolutely use the slime potions, but I want it to be where I can just AFK. Makes it a lot easier. Plus, I want to dig. So, okay. So let's see. We've got to go a couple thousand blocks this way. We're going to 60, 55. And then we're going to negative 374. There's one lonely chunk here. 374 would put us right here. Man, that's just bad luck. Your internet crashed on the phone. I'm sorry to hear that. That's interesting. I suppose we've got to figure out a way to get this to work. I was trying to think if I had any other AFK farms, but I really just have the creeper farm and the mob spawner. So I suppose that we could just take one of these farms and then just dig it all the way down. But we do got to keep in mind that, you know, if we're so far away. So that's something to keep in mind as well. So I think what we need to do, we're going to abandon the idea of trying to multiple AFK at one farm. I don't think that's going to work. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go back out to the farm for the creepers and find chunks out there that have 2 or 3 chunks together and then just make a dedicated sole AFK farm for that. So I think that's going to be better. Redeemed hydrate. I will hydrate or dihydrate right now. Etho complains about paying all the time. Well, tell him to like stop trying to string cups together through polar bears to get internet connection, okay? That's why. This is the reason. Okay. Somewhere, let's just try somewhere like over here, I think. All right. So back to these chords. 635. Ooh. I wish there was a vanilla way to find chords in the game. It would just be so much better. Because I don't like using the third party things, but I feel like I'm forced to. Like this. All right, so we're going to 580. Heating up some mac and cheese. Nice. What's up, Stephanie? I'm okay. How are you? All right, so we've got our triple bank here. That is... actually, we've got to go way further this way. We're going to 3022. Okay, and then we're going to 584. So we've got a couple different options. I would prefer a chunk that is next to each other, but not diagonal. So let's go maybe right here. Okay. Gonna grab these coordinates. There we go. All right, we've got a set of coordinates. Let's go check it out. See what it looks like. There's the chords. So let's go. $29.55. And then 6 79. Technically, we're in the chunk right now. I'm curious if I know that mini HUD will tell you, but let's turn that off and turn this on. And then let's reactivate all of those slime features. Yeah, it still doesn't really say. Whatever. It's all good. No worries. All right, so for slime chunks, we have to go below level 40. So we would want level 40 to be our top ceiling of this farm. All right. Ooh, that's okay. So let's get these in offhand. All right, so let's generate some slime chunk. No, that's the one we want right there. Okay, so we need to find the borders of the chunk now, which I think is what we're in. Okay. According to this, so we need to go in the positive direction. So this way. This way. All right, so let's put some torches down. So now let's dig up the borders of this. Ooh. That's not so bad. We can fix that. Congrats on the 50 streak, Stephanie. That's awesome. Water be gone. A game. I wish the physics for swimming in water was a little better. It's okay. Okay. So currently we have found our borders of the chunks for the slime chunks. Now we are going to dig the perimeter out all the way around. So I think that's it. What's up, Sarge? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So we can... I'm just hitting every wrong button imaginable right now. How do I turn that off? There we go, never mind. Figure it out. So the way that I've always done slime farms, I've just used iron golems to attract the slimes and then they fall off the edge and die. It's probably what we're going to do again, I think. Okay, so we need to get this one done too. So is it ungodly hot outside for everybody else or just me? Because it seems like ridiculously hot here. And then meanwhile, Elf is like getting the hail. Okay. So we have our 2 chunks. Now, like I said, I've always just assumed that the easiest way to do slime chunks or like slime farms was hold on. There we go. So you dig a couple blocks on the outside of the walls, put trapdoors in, and then put iron golems around all the sides, like 5 or 6 of them. So now we need to figure out, where are we going to AFK, because that's very important for this. So let's find the chunk border again. So it should be right here. We want to AFK in the direct center. Okay. It's a shame it doesn't sort of tell you the center. I guess actually these walls, so it'd be like 2, 4, 6, 8. So this spot right there is the center. All right, so we've got the center, and we're gonna AFK above it right here. There we go. So if we're AFK right here, we know some rules about mob spawning, I believe, and I might be wrong on this, but I'm almost positive that I need to be at least 24 blocks away, and then the mobs can only spawn from like 0 to 48 blocks, I believe. Hold on. I want to say that's it, but pretty sure it's 0 to 24. 128. Why was I thinking that it was 48? I feel like they just don't. Yeah, I feel like they just don't move. 128. Okay, that's actually super helpful then. Okay, so if we're gonna do level 40, so let's see. If I'm gonna stand right here, I need to go up 24 blocks. So we'll have to make an AFK platform, probably out in the water. That's fine. So we're on 41, which means we need to go to level 65. That's fair. That's fair. So right there is going to be our AFK platform. Perfect. Okay. So if we stand here, we essentially have unlimited range. Because it's 128 blocks, we can basically go as far as we want to go, which isn't too big of a deal. All right. We do be farming. There we go. All right, so this will be the first layer. We just need to decide how many layers we want to put in. I think we could probably just go to layer 0, or basically where the deep slate starts, and that would probably be pretty good. So but you guys know that I'm insane, and so we're probably going to make this entire thing out of stone brick, which means we're going to need quite a bit of storage. Sure, I am crazy. Am I insane in the membrane? Yeah, pretty much. Yo. All right, let's go find some stuff to choppies. No, I know I'm 100% nuts. 100%. No question. No question. All right. Yeah, we're also going to need a lot of trapdoors as well. So I suppose we will just rip apart a forest. That's part of your appeal. You have to be crazy to do this job. No. Listen, listen. We've all got a bit of touch. Listen, we've all got a touch of like little touch of autism. I've got some OCD. Yeah, it's fine. I'm a little ADHD. I can't sit still. You know, pretty normal adult stuff. Like, you're not even cool if you don't have those things. So, like, think of what you know, Billy Madison said, right? You're not cool unless you pee your pants. And I, for one, will do that. I don't care. Sometimes you just gotta pee your pants. It happens. That's life. All right, I think that's a good start. Let me actually grab some rockets real fast. You're not cool unless you pee your pants. Is this my island? This feels very my island. Okay. So let's make a little area. Oh, first let me get some torches down. I also need to look up. Words are hard. Two by two. So we need to make each layer 3 tall. Got it. That's annoying. They're like, we're gonna make this really obnoxious so you can be annoyed. Got it. That's helpful. Thank you. Thank you. So let's see. Where do I want to put this? I suppose I'll just put it here for now. Can we talk to how Minecraft makers work on the game? That way they understand that I don't want to have to dig 3 layers of everyone. I just want it to be 2 so it's easier. I don't know. It seems a little selfish. A little selfish. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. All right, so we've got a place to store all of our goodies. Let's grab that. I can't remember. Is it just level 0? Yeah. I don't know how far we're going to go with the levels yet, but what we are going to do is put a beacon in. That way our lives are easier. What's up, Gold? How you doing, brother? So let's use our center location for that. Sounds good, Elf. Have a good time. Okay. So we know we want our beacon beam to sit here. You know what? I'm just gonna dig straight down. Why not? There would be a water cave right here. Kind of a bad person cave. A little bit. A little bit. It's alright, I'm gonna dig you out. What's up, bird? We're rich enough. We can use iron blocks. That'll be fine. Welcome back. I have no idea how low I'm... Oh, that was easy. I'll take those. Thank you. Thank you. I'll just go down to bedrock, I suppose. Or pretty close to it. Let's turn this up to make sure that if I come near lava, I'll hear it. Suppose that's good. I love mac and cheese so much. Big mac and cheese lover. But you know what? I actually like spirals in the mac and cheese better than the macaroni. It's just, I think it's just better. I don't really like homemade mac and cheese. Don't get me wrong, if I show up and you've got homemade mac, I'll eat it. I kind of just prefer the box stuff. I almost wonder if we should just have a permanent beacon set up here. We could do 4 beacons, one with regen, haste, maybe. I don't know. What is even a good like beacon setup for slime farms, anyways? I don't know. Did we waste? I guess I have like 10 beacons. I could probably get way more if I needed to as well. So, and we've got quite a bit of iron. What beacon? Well, maybe regen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't actually think a permanent beacon would be a good idea. Like, I guess the only one that I would really want would be regen. And that's not worth the effort, so. Paprika? Yeah, I don't mind paprika. trying to think if there was any other beacon effects I wanted, like resistance maybe. Jump boost. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna put beacons in because I want to. Don't question me. Paprika is not a green. It's a crushed up pepper. I don't even know what the other thing is called, so, or what that even means. So I can't confirm that I ate that. I do eat paprika though. Zucchini? God no. It's just another form of grass. The only greens I eat are green Skittles. Okay. I need to make sure that I guess I could use the F3 screen. Where's the like block location at? Server relative location. I want to say it's like that, but I'm not sure. It is. Absolutely nailed it. Let's go. All right. So let's see. So that's the center. So we just need to do a little bit more digging. Pretty much anything in powder form is fine. Now, if there was like a lettuce powder, nah, absolutely not. Because, listen, I've got a street cred to maintain. I can't be seen anywhere near the lettuce. Like, brother. My day was pretty good. Thank you for asking. All of yours was as well. I took the greatest nap of all time today. It was pretty solid. Actually, let's do a little bit of mining first. So we still have a bunch of blocks as well. So I think we'll be good on iron. I was a little nervous that I was going to use all of my iron, but like, what else am I using it for? Sammy from the Big Bag. Make it a tasty salad. Hell no, I ain't having no salad. What's wrong with you, girl? Hell no. Yeah. Ugh. Salad. Nasty. Let's give ourselves some room to walk. What's up, Ducky? Welcome to Canada Day. Land of all of your polar bear dreams. Oh, for you. Oh, yeah, you can absolutely have it. I don't care. I don't want no damn lettuce anyways. Salad's the biggest scam ever. All this deep slate will be handy. Hey, could you not block orientate me, please? Thank you. We may need to restock on some beacons soon then. If we're using 4 today. Still have 2. Anything less than 10 makes me nervous. I'm just kidding. That would be absurd. I wonder if I have any glass. And I have to end up fighting some more withies soon. I didn't think that through. Okay. Maybe I just go. I need to think of a way to get in and out of this. Any thoughts, concerns on that? How do we want to get out of this thing? Sand tunnel? Maybe. I suppose we could just put a door in. Or a trap door, maybe. Matter of fact, I think we'll just use this one. There's no way that's gonna be safe though. I will fall down every time. Let's rethink that. I think actually for now what we'll do is we'll keep it like that, but since we're not going to be going in the way to the farm every single time anyways, I don't think it matters. So go to Taco Bell for dinner. I had a frozen pizza. Really living that extravagant YouTuber life. Like I had a good frozen pizza. It was pretty delicious. Tombstone. I'm a big fan of thin crust pizza, so while I think DiGiorno's are good, like not for me. Too much crust. Can't do it. Oh, that bugs me. What looks weird? The hole that I'm making? Get your mind out of the gutter. That's better. All right. This won't be our entrance into the farm anyways, so don't matter. I don't even know what that means. Got it. Oh, I need to go up one more. I also need to dig out the rest of it anyways. I didn't even think of that. Shit. Water's starting to get on my nerves. Thank you for the raid, man. Appreciate you. I'm out of blocks. Here, have an iron block. Hope you had a good stream. Brenner, you mean? Brenner's a classic. Oh, that sucks, man. Sometimes we do. Brenner's all the time, though. Oh, nice, nice. No, me torchies. My torches didn't do anything wrong to you. Skiz, thank you for the raid, dude. Appreciate you, man. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you guys had a good stream. What was Skiz up to today? We're making a gigantic slime farm. So welcome to where I farm my family. It's just the way that it's got to be. Yeah, basically a Jev farm. Best way to look at that one. It do be a Jev farm. Oh, his minigame? Yeah, I started watching his latest today, but didn't have a chance to finish it. And so gonna go back to it after the stream is over. Because I saw that in the video he was with Impulse doing redstone. So, by the way, yeah, we're making a quad beacon for a slime farm. Something ain't right here. Did I really mess that up that badly? Oh, brother. I am washed. Oh my god. Alright, so we gotta scootsies it over just a little bit, I think. Yeah, we're off a couple blocks. A little bit. I blame Skiz. This is Skiz's fault. He had nothing to do with it, but it's definitely his fault. So, all right. So we need to add 2 blocks to the other side. We have IKEA here. Yeah. I do, yeah. It's hard being right all the time, but man, I'll survive. I'll survive. All right, so we actually need to add another block in. We have Audi too. Yep, Audi's a staple. A lot of people here like Audi. Okay. Much better. Banana bread's pretty solid. Okay, get some more light down. Sick, okay. I think we've got it all sorted out. We need to extend the other side still, but it should be fine. Have a good one. Take it easy. I think it'd probably just be easier to do it like this. Okay. We definitely don't need these anymore. Just giving ourselves some headroom. I don't know if my Minecraft player can take any more brain damage. Because he do be bashing his face into everything. I mean, I do it for him, but he does it. It's more him than me. So. Why did I put this beacon all the way underground? Why not? It's actually not even all the way underground. It's level 37. So. Not necessarily all the way there. All right, so we need to add one on this side. Be careful about advertising, Nodding Troll or Tot. Knowledge. I don't know how to say your name. I apologize. But appreciate the raids, man. But be careful because they will get you. Don't advertise. What's up, Sloppy? By the way, thank you so much for becoming a patron again. I really appreciate you. Vegetables are disgusting. Ugh. No, gotcha. Thank you. Yeah. Just be careful. No advertising in the chat, please. It's all good. No need to apologize. You do it again, I'll set you on fire. Okay? Like tomatoes? Tomatoes are pretty good. But I can't be bothered with anything other than tomatoes. Vegetables are a lie. Vegetables are the biggest, like, big vegetable can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. All right. Get some more torches in. Oh, I see what I was doing. There we go. All right, so our beacon base is good to go. As the wise and great Ron Swanson once said, fish is basically a vegetable. It really is. Thank you, Scruffy, for the 53 months. Appreciate you, dude. Yes. So let's see. We obviously... I guess these are not finished. Wait, what? I'm confused. One, two, three, four. 4 levels. Um... Uh... What the hell? Oh yeah, I suppose there might be something in the sky. Oh, my platform's up there. I'm a dumbass. Ner. Bro. I'm sitting here like, what is going on? Again, Skiz's fault, dude. Brother. Did you not, Skiz? Trying to be a professional Minecrafter here. Give me 1 sec. My keyboard died. Okay. There we go. All right. You're coming a little aggressive there, Beacons. Relax, guy. Beacon beams do be the worst. You're just a floaty boy. No. I have a USB 3.0 powered hub mounted to my desk. So when I need to charge my keyboard, I plug it into the charging port of the hub and it connects to my computer. So that's why you hear that noise, but it's more just to charge it. Resistance will be a good one. Let's do, I don't know. We'll do speed. The resistance speed. Okay. So the way that the farm's gonna work is there's gonna be golems stationed on each side of the farm, essentially. So, we could probably put them here, here, there. So like 4 on each level. So there needs to be a room, and then there needs to be probably at least a 3 or 4 wide gap. If we get the bigger ones spawning, which I think are 3x3s. I guess that would be their more 2x2s. Okay, so we could do a 3 wide gap on each side essentially, and it would work fine. So I think we'll do that. I'm gonna change the way that this is laid out though. Scruffy, thank you so much for the gifted sub, dude. Okay. So this little corridor will be all the way dug down. And this over here will be the spawning platform. So we need to go 3 this way. Don't be annoying or anything, water. I'm from Ohio. I'm in Ohio. What was that noise? That was weird. I need to cover that up with something. Nah. So we'll come back and cover that up. One more. Wow. I should have went down another level. Would have been infinitely easier. I feel like the worst spot ever to dig this out, man. Okay. I love the fact that I made chat gambling addicts. Kind of the best thing ever, to be honest with you. How have you been doing, Sloppy? You all right? Something. Oh, I gotta go one more block. Is that in the chunk boundary? That is. Thank you for the raid. Okay, so this should be the chunk boundary. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Looks like Grumpy did a Steam game giveaway. We'll do one of those in just a minute. And then Marina did hydrate. Is Struts still not activated? I'll fix it. There you go. Good to go. I'm gonna stretch my pinky. I hurt my pinky. Actually, I'm gonna do my thumb. Yes, I can pop my thumbs. It's weird, and it feels very good. Thank you, Rena. What's up, Ghost? I gonna need to go get sponge. The real question becomes, how many levels do we make this farm? We could do like 10. That would be an insane farm, but we could do 10. So satisfying. What is Canada Day? Is Canada Day like American Independence Day, July 4th, where it's like our Freedom Day? Nice. Oh, okay. So, I think I'm gonna work on the blocks as we go down, so I'm not totally redoing it the entire time, because that would be a very obnoxious. Time to get a new one. Actually, let me. I need to get some like glowstone or something. I'm gonna do this 100 times over, so I'm just gonna fill this in. This is gonna do that 1,000 times. Although I'm like I'm a bit sad that I don't have plans this 4th of July. Because it is a big day for us at least. But at the same time, I'm kind of not. Like, might be the first 4th of July in a long, long time where I have not had plans. So it's going to be interesting to know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with myself. Only thing I really have to do that day is to go let my brother's dog out for a little while. Nice, Rena. Hope he has a good birthday. We got a lot of terraforming to do. They don't need to be. People are allowed to celebrate however they want, just like you aren't allowed to celebrate however you want to. So you don't really need to worry about what other people are doing. Just enjoy yourself. And I mean that respectfully, but you know, well, people should be happy in whatever manner they see fit. Oh, it's my mod that I'm using. Slime farm. At least just getting it started. We're working on it right now. Oh my god, nerd stuff. You agree? Like I said, agree, disagree. Be patriotic if you want, or if you don't. It's all good either way. What I decide to do with my life has nothing to do with you, and vice versa. So. I was like, what's stopping me? It's interesting that you don't think it should be celebrated. Considering it's like, would be considerably probably the single biggest national holiday in America. Interesting that you think that. I get that. I get that 0. Yeah, that makes sense, man. Ah, sorry, I misread your message. My bad. I was like, huh. That's an interesting one to say, but okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my bad. Funny enough, I feel like if there was a holiday that should not be celebrated, I would probably go with New Year's Day. It always just kind of feels like another day to me. So. I think fireworks might still be legal or illegal in Ohio, but good luck trying to arrest the whole city. They shoot fireworks off for a week beforehand. You'll hear them tonight as well, so yeah, there's no shot you're stopping them. Exactly. So you win, Scruffy. It was gonna happen eventually. So technically speaking, in Ohio, you are not allowed to shoot. I don't know if you're allowed to shoot off fireworks or not. They may have changed it. Strictly prohibits. Okay. The funny thing is about fireworks here, you can't technically buy fireworks in Ohio, but there is a store that is on the Ohio line, right? So having a nice sushi. So fireworks, Indiana, store. So I want to say it's this one. All right, hold on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it in any of these pictures or not. This store right here that we're looking at, guys, there's a painted line in the parking lot that shows the state line. They are literally right there. Zero, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs, dude. Appreciate you, buddy. I don't know if we're going to be able to find it. I want to say it's this one, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's quite funny though, because when you pull in, you like cross into Indiana, and then like 50 feet later, you're like, okay, time to buy fireworks. Yeah, it's funny. They really put them right at the border so you can get easy access to them. So when I was a kid, I remember my father buying fireworks illegally from some guy in a garage. That's pretty sick. Quite fun, honestly. Yeah, I don't know if they have them in Ohio or not. Let's check and see. Ohio fireworks stores. Ohio firework tow. That's definitely what I meant to look up. Wow, there might actually be one then. Interesting. No, you can. It looks like okay. So I suppose you can buy them in Ohio now. Hold on. Ohio law. You can buy fireworks. Did they change that? They had to have recently changed that. What's the new firework law? When were you allowed to buy fireworks in Ohio? 2022. So that's relatively new. I am 100% positive Canadian Tire has fireworks. I watched this YouTuber that does camping stuff, and the way that he talks about Canadian Tire, I am 100% positive. I've never been there. I know nothing about it, but I know for a fact that they've got fireworks. There's no question in my mind. Like I would be surprised if they didn't. They literally have everything. It's like Walmart. It's like Canada's Walmart. Canadian Tire's like a big I guess I don't want to say supermarket because it's not really a supermarket. But yeah. Department store, I'm not sure that that's really a real good way to describe it either. A one-stop shop would be a good way to say it. Yeah. Make sure that we're good. 3 on each side still. Perfect. All right. Yeah, thank you so much for those gifted subs, buddy. I really appreciate that. All right. All right, so if you have the ceiling done, I think we should go down and see. Let's see. So floor 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine. I think we. I think we're gonna do 8 levels. So this will be the final level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll need an area for them to get collected in. So like that'll be in this spot right here. So yeah. Gotta go. Yep, take it easy. All right, so we've got our idea about where they are going to be placed. So I suppose we should just get a rough dig in going. I'm trying to think about the best way to do this, right? I am sincerely considering digging the entire thing out and then just replacing the levels down. I think that might be easier than just trying to dig around the levels anyways, because I think we're just going to have to remove it anyways when we replace everything. So I think it would just be easier to dig that way. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, it's got to be below level 40. And this is like level 37. All right. Yeah, I think I'm just going to dig them all the way down. So we'll do like... I do think it would be faster to do it the other way. As long as we don't run into gravel. I'm surprised those gifted subs didn't have a hype train. What's up, Kel? Hope you're doing well, man. I don't know if I have any I don't know if I have any sponge with me or not. I'll have to check. Nope. We'll definitely need to go get some. All right. The goats to make a sulfur cube farm. So breed and then the goats attack, making the slimes into smaller ones that grow up, be bigger, etc. Is that what you mean? That's what I would do, at least, I think. Definitely a smart way to do it, I mean. Yeah, it makes sense. Come added a bunch of maze into his face. Yeah, tell me about it. Now I can't find the nether portal ever. Guy's so selfish, man. Ridiculous. How am I supposed to get to my base through his base if I can't find it? Brother. He didn't even think about me at all, decision making wise, when it came to that base move. Zero thought process in that for me. It's really selfish of him. Oh, this is all wet. I should have just went to the nether right away. I thought that was not what that said. That's fine. Ooh, we're almost out of rockets. I'm gonna have to go steal from the nether again soon. I mean, it's Cub. He does super interesting bases, so it's good to see. Like Cub, I think the most normal base I've ever seen Cub make was the pyramid. And like, think about that statement. Cub's most normal base, the pyramid, the one that was massive, that had the parkour in it and the games. Exactly. Normal. So, yeah. Ugh. Sure. Oh. Yo, relax, guy. It really is, yeah. Everybody does a little something different. I don't think I have a bow. A bit of a nightmare. I don't know if I need to go much further. That should be fine. How much further does it go down? Oh yeah, I'm definitely not doing all that. I think what I'll do is hit over here some. Yeah, there we go. You shot them, right? Please tell me. Yes. By the way, how's the music sounding tonight? Can you hear it or not? I did a little bit more tweaking to the level. If you can hear it at all, let me know. Or if it sounds too loud, let me know. I swear my phone just literally jacks up the sound of the streams. It's crazy. I want to listen to it myself and just see where we're at. See, that sounds so loud to me. Like, can you guys hear it at all? Hold on. We'll come back to that in a minute. I don't know, maybe it's just my phone. Maybe it amplifies like songs or something. Yeah, I just wanna listen real fast. Personal confirmation. Have you guys been watching any of the World Cup? How you doing, Mosenberg? You good, bud? House of Dragon. House of Dragon. Oh yeah, it's perfect. It's there, but not too much. It's kind of exactly where I want it. Today's hosting. Who you rooting for? Is USA still in it? Oh, damn it. Oh, they're up one. Who is BIH? Oh man. Based on DocM's tweets, that's not a good thing. I don't really follow the scores much. Just kind of like when I'm browsing ESPN, you know? So, but based on what Doc is saying, that does not sound like a good thing. Oh, damn, man. I'm sorry to hear that. What is I'm curious. Like, we're talking about sports. I know a lot of people are sports fans, some not, but is there a sport that you love that is not really a native sport to where you live? Like, for example, soccer here, football is not huge. We have the MLS and lots of FC teams and things like that, and you know, but for the most part, it's not a huge thing here. So I'm curious to know, is there a sport that you like to follow that maybe isn't natural to where you live, but you love it? For me personally, snooker. Absolutely obsessed with it. Obsessed with it. I have no idea. Really? Okay. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no. I would say that like soccer, football, you know? Well, like I would assume that's probably the biggest sport there. I know that a lot of EU UK people, they love F1 racing as well. I am also a huge F1 fan. So, but that's more of a motorsport, you know? So not everybody's going to be into motorsports, but I know that like football is huge there. Massive. Okay. Ooh, it just got real spicy. No, that's totally fair. That's totally fair. Lama. My favorite motorsport, I would say apart from F1, probably drifting, like Formula Drift. I like that. Matter of fact, I'm considering going to an event soon. There's one coming to Indianapolis. Who doesn't like 1,000 horsepower sliding machines? You have a little bit of it. There's something called the Driftmaster series that's in the EU, but it's yeah, I'm not sure how popular it would be compared to the US, but you definitely have it there. One of the best drifters ever known to the sport, James Dean, he lives in Ireland. And so like a lot of his videos detail him going back and forth. So Ken Block is amazing, was amazing. He passed away, unfortunately. Yeah, it was. Absolutely. Guy is a legend. I don't think so. I would say one of the last videos that I seen from him was probably one of the Gymkhanas. I don't think I have, no. I've actually never, I mean, I've been to like maybe one drag strip in my life, but I've never really been to many official racing events, I don't think. I'm trying to think. I don't think so. Man, tonight's stream is flying by. Holy moly. How has it been 2 hours and 20 minutes already? Where is the time going? I feel like it's probably a good thing that I don't have like a full house. I just live in a townhouse. Because if I had a garage, I'd probably be a gearhead. I probably would be, honestly. I just don't have the space. Hmm. Cone course, first thing to get into, then open course. Oh yeah, I would never sign up for something without like doing a test course first. Because I have bad luck with cars. So yeah, that would not go well. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Talking about the World Cup. That's why I asked who the name was. I have no idea what the US's chances are of winning anything like the World Cup, though. I just more of a spectator on that one. Slim to none. Figures. Who's favorited to win? Like like Argentina or something, or Brazil, I would say. Is that who that is? Probably France. Okay. France. Actually, should probably just start only keeping stone. Yeah. All that running. It seems so exhausting. Oh, I should have kept that open. Wait, that doesn't burn on that? Huh. Really? I guess not. I genuinely thought it did. Into the hole you go. Well, it definitely was touching it. Have a good night, Grumpy. Take it easy. Have fun at the fireworks. All right, back to work. $99 coins. You're gonna gamble them all away because you're a junkie. Can't stop gambling. What's up, comic? Hope you're doing well, dude. Nice. I have not played Stardew Valley. To be fair, I mean, I don't really have a lot of time in that game regardless, but I'm trying to think of the last time that I like really played it. You know what game I really like playing that's not, I wouldn't say it's similar, but kind of same like indie-ish, almost indie-ish game is Terraria. Love that game. I find that game pretty fun. But also, I like 7 Days to Die too. 7 Days to Die is probably my favorite non-Minecraft game. I'm anxious for tomorrow. The team that Colin's playing against, they lost to them last time by 1. In like extra innings, I would say. And that team is undefeated this year. So I think we're currently 2nd place and they are number 1. Check. Yo, that's awesome, dude. All right, so we're Riverside 3. We're 11-4. They are 13-0. So they really didn't play so many games though, did they? Okay. These are the results of the games. So we're Riverside 3. Where's Riverside 1? Riverside 1 beat Jamestown 1. And then Huber Heights 2 beat Jamestown 2. Okay. Okay. Have a good night, Spicy. Take it easy. Only like what, 30 more levels to go? Where's my corner? I don't even see it. Right here. That's not so bad. Oh my god, more water. How does one get a red card? What is that? Like a penalty, right? Hydrate? I can do that. What's up, Coco? Doing good. Just getting some mining done. Or trying to, and hitting water constantly. Oh my god, that's so much water. Oh wow. So it's kind of like you really broke the rules. Got it. Is that a good way that will you get ejected for that? That's great, Solara. Good job. I just had dinner, but when I weighed myself earlier, I was at 208.8, which means although I'm not going for 90 pounds or 100 pounds, I'm pretty close to 90 pounds, like a pound off. So 208.8. Considering I've been having normal meals, like I'm gonna have to start eating more calories, I think. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep losing weight. Like it's not a bad thing that I'm losing weight, but I want to stay at like 215-ish. So it's like the last couple of weeks since May 25th when I hit my goal of 80 pounds, I've had just normal meals and I'm still losing weight. So it's like, whoa, that's new. But I don't want to lose too much. I probably lost weight yesterday because I was out in the heat all day. That game last night was one of the hottest baseball games I have ever been to, I think. Thanks. Yeah, it's been interesting to see. So I'm quite curious to see what my doctor is going to say about my diabetes come my next appointment, like if I'm in full remission or not. Because I haven't had, any diabetic medication since May 7th. So, like at all. Zero. Yeah, I was really nervous about going off the meds because it's been a couple years, but like I feel great. So basically, my entire goal was to lose weight, get healthy. That way, I don't have to be a diabetic anymore. But at the same time, just be healthy in general. We started everything off at 297.8. So 297.8 pounds. I am currently, or May 7th, we hit our goal. The goal was 217.8. That was 80 pounds lost. So we hit our goal of 80 pounds. And then I still have been like kind of eating healthy and not necessarily working out, but just walking a lot on the treadmill. So I'm at 208 right now. Doctor's appointment on May 7th. The two big things: diabetes. I was on two different medications, Jardiance and Metformin. Stopped both of those immediately. Also, my cholesterol went from 199 to 85. So I'll be right back, guys. I've got to use the restroom. Give me a sec. All right. Oh, I have like blinked and 2 hours and 40 minutes has went by so fast, man. 297 to 208. So, but like I said, my goal was 217. So currently right now I am at what? Um like 89 pounds lost. What the hell? Just depends on what I if I hit the like the 7.8, so like 207.8 would be 90 pounds. The hardest thing about losing weight is, you know, it's not like it's I wouldn't say it's like the physical aspect of it was, you know, kind of hard. Obviously eating healthy, losing weight and stuff was a struggle. The mental part of it is really tough. Like although I'm much skinnier now, I still perpetually feel like a big guy. You know, you've been like that your whole life. That's not something that changes overnight. The other hard part about it is like ordering food. Like, let's say I go to McDonald's, just as an example. A previous order at McDonald's would have been a 10-piece nugget meal and a sandwich. Just easy, right? Sandwich and nuggets. I cannot eat all of that now, but I still order as if I can because that's just what my brain's programmed to do. I do it all the time. So like I have so much extra food, like, you know, it's like shit, I gotta remember that I can't do that anymore. So, and it's also weird trying on clothes now because when I was bigger I always just assumed that I was healthy, and now it's like, okay, I can clean fit into a 2X t-shirt, which I normally never could do. I was always at a 4, which was very weird. So like it's even big on me. Like I've considered trying an extra large. So the big feeling, yeah. Yeah, it's weird. The other big thing for me, when I was bigger, I used to sweat a ton. Like constantly sweating. Now, I walk on the treadmill for an hour at the highest speed, like 3.5 to 4, and I don't break a sweat for 45 minutes. So weird, dude. So weird. Takes a lot to get sweaty now. Yo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, dude. Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate that. But yeah, the person I mentioned keeping it off. Why am I? That's weird. Ooh, go to water. Go to water. Yeah, the person I mentioned keeping it off. That's. I was really, really nervous about that. I was like really quite stressed. But apparently, I'm just losing weight without even trying at this point. So that's been weird. But is that guy still aggroed? No. Whoa. okay. That's so sketchy. Where did he go? It makes me nervy. Thank you. I'm actually gonna try to fill this in, I think. The hardest part about all the weight loss stuff, even more so than the working out, the mental aspect of it, was finding the right, I guess the best word would be program. You know, like when you start working out, you like, okay, well, what do I do? Do I lift weights? Whatever, you know? Yo, thank you again, man. I appreciate that. So for me, it took a while to sort of find that rhythm of, okay, do I calorie count? Do I carb count? Lift weights? Whatever, but you know, so it was that was a struggle. That was a big struggle. So, yo, thank you. I appreciate the subs, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, that part was extremely hard to figure out. So, yeah, thank you. I appreciate those subs. Once I kind of understood that, I'm like, well, this isn't so hard. Because I was always just under the impression that I was like, well, I guess I'm just going to be hungry for the rest of my life. But it got better. It really did. Yeah, so that was another reason why, you know, just generally speaking, I wanted to get healthy. Heart disease runs in my mom's side of the family. So wanting to be healthier for that portion of my life was a good thing. Especially considering my mom, now granted she had really bad habits like drinking and smoking, but she had 7 stents. So what does that mean? Like it's a heart stent where they go in your arteries and open them up with metal mesh because you've done so many bad things that they are perpetually damaged. She had 7 of those. So I was like, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. Be healthy. But the problem that I have is the lack of motivation. I can't seem to get more than, yeah. So for me, it was, I got burnt out really badly after a while. Like I did the fitness stuff from January 5th to May 25th, or May 5th or 25th, I believe. But you know, like 5 months straight of the gym every single day, calorie counting, it becomes a lot. So you just have to like, I kind of compartmentalized it where I was just thinking like one day at a time. But it was helpful when I was losing weight because it was super motivating to be like, oh shit. To be like, bet, you know. Woo! We should fly. He's a little angry. That got a little dicey. Yeah, it's fine. Oh man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Go. Yeah. I guess we just filled in all that water. Oh, I need more food. I remember the first time my mom got us to Hayden. I was in elementary school, I want to say. My dad came and got me out of school because they were like, your mom's in the hospital. So my mom went in to the cath lab to get a stress test. She was complaining of arm pain. And when she went in there, she did the test. Like, all right, we'll call you with the results when we get them. By time they got home, I think I might just fill this in. By the time she got home, what number? 41. By the time we got home, there was 7 messages on the answering machine for her. Like, hey, I don't know what you're doing, but you know, get your butt in here right now. So went to the hospital. They did a cath, or they did the stent. So yeah, like it was that serious. Like she had been complaining of like arm tightness for a while, and so it was like, yo, get your butt back here right now. So never forget that. Yo, what's up, Captain? Hope you're doing well. I should probably sponge this. Let me turn Gamma on so you guys can actually see what's going on. Oh, I should get some air. That's not nearly as bad as I thought it would have been. Oh, we are just about at the end of tonight's stream. Our 3 hours together is almost up. Are there any other hermits live right now? I doubt it. Yeah, that's fine. That's all good. No worries. Yeah, no problem, man. So just a friendly reminder, I will not be live tomorrow. Tomorrow is my nephew's last baseball game, the championship. We're locking in. We gotta beat him. I feel like our team could really beat them tomorrow, but the kids kind of get into their head when they make bad plays, you know? They put their heads down, and then the other people on the team see it, and it's like just hugely bad vibes. Really get into their own minds. Yeah. All right, that wasn't so bad. Now we can just place it all to remove it. No big deal. Oh, let me. I feel like the weather tomorrow is probably going to be brutal too. Been so bad. That game yesterday was something else, man. It was up and down so much. We were winning by 5 for a while. And just the other team tied it. We went up by 2, they tied it again. By the time the 6th inning came, it was tied. They had 3 base runners in the top of the 6th, a guy on 3rd, and we struck their last guy out, I believe. And so they didn't get any runs. And then we got up to bat, our cleanup hitter number 4. So he gets up, swings at first 2, no hits, ball, foul ball, and then it went like he walks. So walks on base, immediately steals second, right? Yeah. So from there, once he stole second, they threw to get him out. The second baseman missed the ball. So he runs to 3rd. They throw it to 3rd. Third baseman misses the ball. He runs home, and there's a play at the plate. Literally the most stressful game of my life, dude. So weather will be odd tomorrow. If it's anything like what Doc said in Germany there, it's just a heater right now, so. But yeah, sincerely the most stressful game of my entire life. Like I said, I've been around baseball my entire life. About 35 years of this game. And it was quite literally one of the most stressful games I've ever been a part of. So we'll sponge that, so. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Oh no, I would never. There's already enough parents out there that try to make it unfun. So some of those parents are sincerely upset about it. So all right. Oh my god, that's how it's been last couple of days. But guys, that was gonna do it for tonight's stream. I just want to say thank you so much for coming by tonight. We'll not be live tonight, or we'll not be live tomorrow. We'll be live Friday, normal time on Friday. Saturdays are a national holiday for Independence Day, but on Sunday, we'll be live early on Sunday. We typically go live at 7 p.m. here at nighttime. On Sunday, we'll be live at noon, so 7 hours previous. So make sure you're here for that because we are going to be doing an IRL stream redoing this office. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. So thank you so much for coming by. Hope that all of you have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you guys all later. Bye, everybody. Take it easy.